Hello and welcome. In this video, I will explain to you very briefly the importance of an abandoned cart / abandoned checkout flow. I will show you how to set it up on Klaviyo, how I set it up, and I will show you, as you are probably seeing right now on my screen, an example that I created for my own client. Now, first of all, I don't want to get you confused. The abandoned cart flow and the abandoned checkout flow are not the same flow, they are different things. But for the sake of brevity, and because I don't want to make this video too long or complicated, I'm gonna give you the same principles in terms of strategy and marketing that you can apply to both of them. And with that said, I will give you an example of the abandoned checkout flow. Now, before going in, I want to give you some context and tell you why this type of flow exists in the first place. And the reason is just explainable in one simple word, and that word is hesitation. Okay? Now, picture this. Obviously, if you're watching this, you are either a freelancer or you are an e-commerce business owner. And if you're an e-commerce business owner, you obviously spend your money on advertisement, whether it's Meta ads, whether it's Instagram, YouTube, anything, right? You spend money to get eyeballs on your website. You spend money to get traffic. Now, on statistically speaking, up to 70% of the traffic on your website that takes their time to look at your products and stuff like that. They're obviously interested if they've been targeted. They add the product to the cart. They start the checkout. On average, 70% of those people, 70 people out of 100 don't complete the purchase because of hesitation. This is just human nature, right? It's human nature, and most people just are not trained. They didn't train themselves like you probably have done, since you are a business owner, and business owners make fast decisions usually. Most people didn't train themselves to make fast decisions, so they hesitate and they don't buy that. And if 70% of people, of the traffic on your website, don't complete their checkout, all the money you spent on advertising was for fucking nothing. That's why this is important, first and foremost. Now, that's why we need a strategic follow-up, which is the abandoned cart flow, the abandoned checkout flow, and all these flows like that, but mainly these two. And before I dive in, this flow is usually can be responsible for up to 15% of additional revenue to your store. So if you make 100K per month, if you don't have this in place, you're missing out on 15K. If you're making $1 million per month, you're missing out on $150,000, if my math is correct. If not, no problem. You get the fucking point, right? So with that said, first of all, I'm going to show you how to set it up, and then I'm going to explain to you the strategy behind it. And it's very simple, right? Usually the length of this flow ranges between 3 to 5. For my client, made it 7 because I was just experimenting. And you don't need to make it this long. You can make it last 5 emails. And I explain to you what you're gonna put inside in a second, but the main thing you gotta know when you start is the trigger. You must set the trigger and the metric, which is checkout started or cart started, added to cart, stuff like that. And the profile filters are basically has placed an order 0 times since starting this flow, and has not been in flow over the last 20 days. Now, this is not a strict rule. You can do this 7 days. It doesn't really matter, and you can see these things. Don't pay attention to this. This is just because my client is translating the marketing in various languages because he wants to target all of Europe and stuff like that. Don't recommend it, but I assumed you're setting up your store and your marketing to just target English-speaking people, or one language basically. And now to cover this, you don't have to wait more than 2 hours. If anything, I suggest this, you make this 1 hour, okay? Because you want to, when they abandon your cart or the checkout, they are still fresh. They wanted to do that, they hesitated, they are still the buying window is open, so to speak. So you want to not wait. You don't want to wait too much before hitting them and shooting them your first email. And after this, after a second email, you're gonna wait 1 day, 2 days and stuff. But this is crucial after the first email, because you want to wait 22 hours, because people usually tend to use their smartphones and their laptops and use their and make their purchases on average, I'm not talking about everyone, on average at the same time every day. So for example, if you send this email at night and most people read your email, open your email at night, and if you wait only 4 hours for the second email, they're probably going to bed, so they're not gonna see your emails because they're sleeping. If instead you wait 22 hours, they're gonna receive the second email at the same time of the previous day, and that said, you have more chances of catching them when they're more likely to buy, okay? So this is very important. Now, I hope this is clear. If you want to take a screenshot of this, you can, so that you have no problem setting it up yourself. Now, obviously, I'm not gonna go into every email, into all of this, but because you can do it yourself, and I don't want to make this video too long. I'm gonna show you though one of the abandoned checkout flows that I did for one of my clients. And this is way too long. As I said, it's 1, 2, 3, 7 emails. You can avoid this and you can just make it like 3 or 5 emails. But I will just share with you the structure of this. And I will start by saying that you should never ever give a discount on the first email, not even on the second email. Because here's the thing, they were gonna buy anyway, and they are probably going to buy and be converted without any discount, because their intention was already there. So you don't need to burn your incentive, burn your discount on the first email, because you're just gonna lose money. They are gonna buy anyway, so you might as well not giving the discount on the first email and just giving them as a short, quick, punchy, so to speak, reminder. As you can see here, this is pretty standard anyway, but did you leave your cart on purpose? Looks like you have blah, 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 blah. You just basically give them the option, the opportunity to recover their checkout, their cart. Now the second email, some people, I see some brands do this on the second email, giving them the discount on the second email, but I choose to still wait, because you never know, maybe they didn't see the first email, they still want to buy without discount. So if you don't give them the discount and they buy, you're gonna keep the right margin for your profit and for your revenue, right? So this is just a second email with a reminder, with usually some reviews, some social proof, because social proof is the best marketing and it converts more. If they don't buy, if they don't recover, if they don't purchase with the second email, that's when a discount comes in as an incentive. You basically want to hit them with a small discount, 10% discount as an incentive, and you always want to put some urgency, okay? It ends in 48 hours, so that they feel, okay, I have no time if I want this discount, so I better buy right now. The same goes for the fourth email, where you remind them of the discount and you tell them this is gonna end in 24 hours, so you better act now or you're never gonna have this discount again. Some social proof again. Again, I'm not dissecting the emails here because it's not the purpose of this video. I just wanna show you the strategy, the structure. Then usually the last email, if you make it 5 emails long, is social proof email. You show them testimonials, you show them reviews, you show them how your products changed your customers' lives, and usually if the intention was there, even if they missed the discount, this will do its job, okay? This will make them purchase. Now, as you can see here, this is again You don't have to do this, but I put an ulterior discount just as an ulterior incentive for them to recuperate their checkout process, but you don't need to do this, okay? So, well, I guess that's it. And that's that, my friend. I hope this video was of value. I hope you understood basically the psychology and the strategy behind the abandoned checkout flow. And yeah, I hope this was of value. Again, if you are an e-commerce business owner and you cannot be bothered on creating all of this yourself, and you want a tailored strategy, a tailored email design, tailored copywriting, tailored everything, a tailored service to your brand and to your specific audience, you can book a call in the description. I will leave a link, as well as all these past work that I did for past clients that generated massive and amazing results. It's all in there for you to see and to judge and to watch, so you can see if this is something that can interest you. With that said, again, you will find all my social media links as well. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.